Hey, Melanated Magic here. How are y'all doing, my loves? Your favorite spiritual, your favorite spiritual thug. Sorry, y'all. It's been a very long day, but I couldn't end my day without dropping you this gem. Hope y'all doing good. I know a lot of y'all are probably going to be observing your festivities, and I wish you all much safety. But and enjoy. So today's topic, I'm going to talk to you about what is dark night of the soul. Now, dark night of the soul is a very old term, but it's a term that happens when something happens in your life, like you're no longer feeling fulfilled, and the things that you were living in life no longer serve a true purpose, like you feel no joy, and it could lead to very deep depression. And sometimes it happens on account of external events, like say a death, a very deep breakup, or building your life up and the activities and the things that you were going to do in your life, and then things fell apart and things didn't go as planned. So those things cause you to end up in a very dark place. And once you end up in that dark place, then what is there to do? I can't wait to talk to you about dark matter and dark magic. Again, I tell people that there's a difference between dark magic and black magic, and that's a video for another day. But I was reading this, and it says, let me put on my glasses real quick. I'm trying not to get the ring light on my glasses. That's why I took them off. Okay, it says that the dark night of the soul is a kind of death that you die. And what dies is really the ego sense of yourself in order to bring out a spiritual awakening. So you got to get to the point where you see everything as meaningless, and it's not like you're putting value on these things, but rather you're looking at it more from a conscientious awareness. You've become more aware. And usually when you go through dark night of the soul, it's you pretty much facing that pain, those things that have caused you to remain in your ego, that you don't desire to let go, or you keep putting in your past because it's too painful. Like, for example, I met a woman that lost her son. He was killed tragically, and years later she's not over it. She's still sad over it as though it just happened. And so a lot of people do that. Like there's so many things that happen in this world. You know, we live in a world where there's a lot of sadness, and because we're raised in our societies to believe certain things, to acknowledge certain things, to celebrate certain things, and just our belief system is given by outside forces rather than inside. So in the dark night of the soul, what you're doing is you're disconnecting from the outside world and going into the inside world, into that very dark place, that most people are afraid to go to because they don't want to face what they call their demons, or they don't want to face that pain, that situation, because it's too painful or too tragic, or whatever it is that the person feels that it weighs them down emotionally. So you're meant to live a life of peace and be in a place of aliveness, you know, and usually, like, when you experience that dark night of the soul, you come out feeling much more alive, much more enthusiastic about facing life, because you're no longer giving it those labels, you know. And that's how, when I experienced that, I started to become way more aware of the things around me. And it's amazing when you wake up and you've become aware, because you're conscious now. And you notice that the world was so distorted, and the things that we considered normal, you know, like me going to church for many, many years, to me, that was the norm. And now that I'm out of that, I realize, to me, and again, I always talk in first person, but to me it's so silly, right? Because it's like I learned more on my own than I ever did attending a church. But that's me. That's me. Some people love going to church because some people need to be around people. Some people don't like to be alone. Some people need to feel a part of something bigger themselves, or a part of a community, or part of a group, because many people do not know how to walk alone. I've been walking alone my entire life, so to me, it's like nothing. You know, I'm very happy in my solitude. I'm alone, but I'm not like a sad loner that's always begging to make friends and stuff because I'm aware. And I realize that, first of all, people have their own lives to live and their own fucked up things going on in their life that they need to do work for spiritually. And so we're all trying to figure this out. We're all trying to heal. Well, not all of us, because some people stay there. Some people stay victim mentality, victim mode, poverty mindset. They never want to grow, but they talk about their problems. People give them advice and it's in one ear and out the other. They never change. They never evolve. They stay stuck in their religious beliefs, and they don't realize that there's so much more to this life than the tunnel vision life they've placed for themselves. And so people are comfortable there. And so people, you know, like I tell people, if you had a person who was a real bad person in society and they turned to a higher power through religion, then it's a good thing, right? We're getting one more person out of the crime world. But again, it's about personal, intimate, soul searching, going within yourself, dealing with what we've been taught on the outside, whether there's truth to it for you. To me, everything was just a huge lie. When I woke up and realized that I've been lied to my entire life on a religious, on every level, it made me really angry at first because it's hard. The older you get to know that you believe this bullshit all these years, it makes you feel kind of silly, like, wow, where was I, you know? And that's why I don't judge people, because I've been there. I was not aware at that time that what I was doing was not for my, and I don't regret it, because it was for my greatest good, because I've been able to connect all of those pieces together, which has helped me become a more balanced individual as far as understanding my spirituality better, not needing to be validated by anybody. I don't need anybody's approval, validation, people judging me, low-key talking things about me, my private life, whatever. First of all, like I tell people, it's none of your fucking business. If you're not the one in my bed, if you're not the one in my life, if you're not in my private scepter, why the fuck do you worry about my life for, right? Go live your fucking life. Go worry about your fucking life. That's what I think. I could be wrong. But that's why I always make my disclaimer. I speak in first person. There's a lot of assholes out there that are busybodies, especially people in small towns, don't have no fucking life, no ambition. They ain't doing shit. And then they want to judge you because they see you trying. And a lot of people hate you just for that. So you have to go through that dark night of the soul, because you need to cleanse your aura, your energy, your spirit, everything. Everything has to change in order for you to elevate, to live that life that you see other people enjoying, that life that you love to sit down on TV to watch people giving you this fantasy life that you could be creating for yourself. That's why I don't really watch TV. I let the TV watch me, because I'm like, I'm out here I'm doing it, but everything happens in its divine timing. But I'm planting strong seeds along the way, and I don't allow distractions and everything, because I know that the world is going to come and bring you every kind of distraction just to get you off your A game, so you don't finish manifesting what you started working out on, because you know it's the powers that be knows you're going to change a whole bunch of lives when you start doing that. So it all starts with ourselves. With us, we have to go and do that work. We have to do the shadow work. We have to do the mirror work. We have to do the dark night of the soul. You know, somebody had requested a video about astral projection, and I love you so much. I know you know who you are. You're my heart and my number one viewer. Thank you so much. But the reason I chose not to do it, because it was going to be a part of this week's lens, because I'm not big on astral projection. I don't astral project. Maybe I do it when I'm asleep because I'm dreaming and then my body leaves. But as far as me intentionally doing it, I just don't. There's mixed opinions about that. So that is the reason why I didn't make the video. But it wasn't because I didn't read your comment. Okay, my love. But keep watching, because I have much more coming, and I hope you're ready to line up for next week's topics. So this week has been about spirituality, and let me know what you think about the topics I go posting. Tell me what you think about this dark night of the soul. Have you ever tried doing that? Have you experienced dark night of the soul? It could be so hurtful and scary, and it's again, very dark. However, after the darkness comes the light, right? It doesn't always remain dark. So, and then you come out better for it because you did that. It's like you were purging all that negativity that's been binding you from your soul. And it's so beautiful to not have to live your life that way once you release all of that. So I hope this week's topics helped you. I'm lining up my topics for next week. I love y'all so much. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, hey, why not? Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so that you can catch my videos every time I post. This is Melanated Magic, aka your favorite spiritual thug. Love y'all. Happy whatever it is you're observing.